Bro, I can't not enjoy this music, man. So what is going on, guys? This is Cam from Epic Cow here. Welcome back to Doki Doki Literature Club Plus. Where today we've actually got some things that we have to go over the previous episode. Because the previous episode is when shit really kicked off. And I'm gonna just break this... And I'm gonna quickly break the fucking storm here. Because in the previous episode, I actually missed a tiny little detail that made this game just that little bit more disturbing. Anyway, as I was editing the previous episode for the YouTube version of this series, I actually noticed that I accidentally skipped through one box of dialogue that was really glitched out and really different than all the rest that would ever be. It was basically like weird symbols, and I missed this as I accidentally pressed the button too many times. Now I'm not saying that I'm gonna restart the entire fucking game just because of that one little mistake, but I just wanted to point that out. This game is apparently not what it seems, and now that we're back on this main menu, I got a little bit of a feeling that this gameplay isn't what it seems. So without further ado, we're going to hop right back into this event of Doki Doki Literature Club, and we're going to hop right into this one more time. Anyway, in the previous episode, we actually completed an entire segment, and now we're back on writing our poems. Apparently, there's actually an entire file that tells us which poems go for which character, for Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and even Monika. Yes. For some reason, Monika isn't actually got a chibi on this screen, but she does actually have poems that you can write to her. So without further ado, let's get into this video and let's get back into it. So first things first, we're going to go for lazy. We are going to go for passion. We're going to go for milk. Dream. Infinite. Bubbles. Empty. Incapable, rain cloud, pain, charm, unrestrained, pleasure, rainbow, puppy, I like a puppy actually, climax, and anime, vivid, comfort, intellectual. There we go. We're starting this episode straight away, man. We ain't wasting time. Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple of days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Hey, Carl. Oh, yo, Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today. I'm just still not used to you being in the club, that's all. I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always the simple things with you anyways. Simple, woman, two things that will never go together. Speaking of which, I'm kind of hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack? No thanks. That's not like you at all. I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori? Why that all of a sudden? No reason really, I just wanted to look at it. Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets open. Then she turns upside down and lets the contents spill onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. But I knew it. I could see right through you, Sayori. That's not fair. How do you even know? It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming into the classroom. So either you're not hungry and wanted an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I would lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry. And so that only leaves that one option. What? I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. This character is the most savage I've ever had. Ahaha. Yuri suddenly giggles. Eh? Didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face is in her book as always. Huh? I wasn't listening or anything. It was just something in my book. Yuri, tell Carol to let me borrow some money. Don't you be involved like that, Yuri. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. Now that is not true. You should buy whenever the fuck you want things. And frankly, after putting up a mischievous little son like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed into my book. I really like when you speak your mind, Joey. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you. That's no way you could think that. You're alright though, I did something bad and now I have to escape the revolution. Damn, boy! Retribution? That? Still coming from you, sorry? I guess that's a little devil inside of us all, isn't there? Don't let her fool you. Sorry knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. But, you wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them. Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. I don't know, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the desk. I got fucking jump scared by a sound effect! Yeah, ow, what was... a cookie? Sure enough, a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. So I glances around. Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my restoration? Retribution. Actually, that one almost worked. I was just gonna give it to you, but then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction though. Natsuki, that's so nice of you. I'm so happy. So he hugs the cookie. Jeez, just eat it, man. So he rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. So good. Suddenly clasps her hands over her mouth. I bet my tongue. You're going for a lot just over just one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. It looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Jeez, beggars can't be choosers. Yours is chocolate. Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one? Because it's not chocolate, that's why. Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you said this film with me. So he gets out of a seat and goes behind Natsuki, then wraps her arms around her. Jeez, I get it. Kiki's still in her. Natsuki reaches up the nerd so offer. Suddenly leans down and takes a bite out of one of Natsuki's cookies. Hey! Did you seriously just do that? Uh-huh. Mouthfuls, Suri tries to wake to safety. I swear, these characters are just portraying what I would do. Yuri and I laugh as well. Jeez, he's such a kid sometimes. Monika, can you tell Sayori, Natsuki glances around. Where the fuck is Monika actually? Monika isn't in the problem. Where's Monika anyway? Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today? Not me. Yeah, I haven't either. That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She's probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. You don't think she has a... I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. Damn! That's true. Okay, excuse me? Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. Ah, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Monika chose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. But boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monika quizzically glances at me. Never mind that. What held you up anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of lost track of time. That makes no sense though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monika. Damn, boy. We got a pianist here? Damn. I just kind of started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool. Yeah, it is pretty cool. I do like a bit of piano music actually. No, that's a fact not many people know about me. You should play something for us, Monika. Monika looks at me. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. Yay! That sounds cool. I'd also look forward to it. The character that we're portraying here is also me. Let's look at the similarities between me and this main character of this game. He likes video games. I like video games. He likes anime. I like anime. We're both savage roasters when the time comes. Yeah, that's really about it so far that we've learned about this character. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Cal. Monika smiles sweetly. Whenever she does that, I always feel something horribly wrong from here. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry, I've been practicing a whole lot recently, and I really love the chance to say it once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So, I didn't miss anything, did I? No, not really. I chose to leave out so I was mysterious as escaped. Damn! I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. Women, the only thing they're good at is complaining to people. It looks like everyone has already settled down. So he somehow already finished her entire cookie? Damn, see, he's fast. I actually fast as well when it comes to snacks. You know, it's back in her book and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. Cal! So he suddenly comes up to me. I'm gonna get some supplies from another classroom. Want to come with me? Supplies? What for? I woke up not long ago, so I'm tired still. Well, you know how the festival is coming up and me and Monika are gonna make some posters and stuff. So I need to find some crayons, markers and glue sticks. Ah, I see. So I'll go with you. Yay! Okay, Monika, we'll be back soon. Are you going with Cal to get the supplies? There's no need to double yourself. I'd be happy to go with him. Oh, but I wanted to go. How about we all go? So much fun exploring empty classrooms and stuff. Okay, it was just a suggestion. See if you can find a poster paper too, okay? Okay, ready? Yep, let's go. Saya and I exit the club room. I followed behind the serial hums and skipped around the hallway. Honestly, it feels like I'm taking a kid to the mall or something. Zoe finds pleasure in the simplest things sometimes. Hey Zoe, what exactly are we doing for the festival anyway? I'm not sure how you would make an event out of literature. Me and Monika have it all planned out, don't you worry. Is that so? Yep. This music is making me sleepy. We're gonna do a poetry performance. A performance? Of what kind? Well, no one's gonna take turns on stage and recite their favourite poems. Ah, that sounds kind of dull. Cal, you don't figure about the right way at all. It's not just about reading poems, it's about performing them. Like you say the lines of the poem, like, between my feet, the last remaining flower beckons to me. I trust the stem, freeing it from its clinging roots, caressing the finally joyous moment between my fingers. But to what ends have I summoned this joy? I'm quite good at reading poems like that, I'm not gonna lie. For now, when I look in every direction, the one prosperous field before me, it is but a barren wasteland. Like that. Sorry, how do I put this? I'm sure it's just me, but it's impossible for me to take you seriously when you talk like that. You meanie. I'm working super hard on this, you know. I know. I just meant that as a pretty unordinary contrast to your cute self. Hey, don't say that, it's embarrassing. But I guess that means I'm good at a good job. Yeah, I guess so. I'm so excited. The festival is going to be so much fun. Zoe spins herself around in the hallway again. Hey Cal, this classroom over here is empty. Let's begin the mission. The mission, eh? It's been a long time since I spent time with Zoe like this. But in the end, she hasn't changed one bit. It's nothing but a ball of sunshine drawing happy vibes from the world around her. It's a pretty nostalgic feeling for me. As the years went by, I began to hold myself in my room more and more, watching anime and playing video games because I have no fucking life. So it's going venturing with Zoe brings about this special sort of feeling I forgot I had in me. Two of us enter the classroom. Zoe heads straight to the closet and I follow. Let's see what we have in here. Crayons! Zoe borrows a box of crayons. They're the best brand too. Kind of dirty though. Zoe starts putting various crayons over the post, reading the colour names. Alright, that's one down. Don't get distracted. We still need to find... Wait, I'm looking for my favourite colour. Fine. Then I at least move aside so I can look for the poster paper. I dropped one by accident. This game's giving me fucking heart attack over sound effects alone. What the fuck? So he bends over and smacks her forehead right into the shelf. She falls to the floor and the currants spill all over her lap. Ow! You okay? My forehead. Sorry, clutches her forehead. Gee, sorry. Just like you, isn't it? Go on, let me see. Since Zoe is sitting on the floor, I grab her by the waist and pull her out of the closet. You have to move your hand, Zoe, but it hurts. Stir for a second. Zoe slowly reaches her hands from her forehead. It's such a cute moment, like what the fuck? I gently brush her bangs to the side. Ow, sorry. There's a huge red mark on the center of her forehead. A bump is starting to form as well. Man, let's go straight up. I should find you some ice. Cow, where would I even find ice around this time? Guess a cold drink would do. You don't have to, I'm fine. Looking like a unicorn. Even wincing from the pain, so he still makes a silly joke. Aha, what are you saying? I'll be right back, okay? Okay. Pass her on the soda and run into the hallway. Why is the music stopped? This doesn't feel right. The music's just suddenly gone quiet. Locate the nearest vending machine. What should I get? It's almost like the music only plays when we're around another character, you know? What should I get? It doesn't really matter since we use it as a nice bag rather than to drink. But I know Zoe likes apple juice, so I purchase that one. In just a moment, I'm really returning to the classroom where I left Zoe. Yep, see? Music's back. She has one palm on her forehead and is using the other hand to clumsily scoop crayons back into the box. At least they're already in the wrong spots before I spilled them. So, here, I hand Zoe the bottle of apple juice, nice and cold, so opens the cap and says, chicken fruit. Zoe, what are you doing? It's for your forehead, you idiot. Ah, sorry, I forgot. How hard did you hit your head? Zoe places the bottle against a bump on her head. It stings, just bear with it, it'll feel better soon. Looks like you're carrying that multiple crayon, so that's good. Hey, Cal, this reminds you of growing up, doesn't it? Huh? What do you mean? You know how we used to play outside all the time? I'd always try to keep up with you. You're kind of oblivious in some ways. I usually fell behind and usually trouble climbing on the things you did. But sometimes when I tried to do things I couldn't, I would get myself hurt. I'd fall and scrape myself and get a bump. And I would start crying really hard. You'd rush over as quick as you could. You'd really try hard to get me to stop crying. It's almost like you blamed yourself and were afraid of getting in trouble if someone found out. Even though it wasn't your fault at all, you know. Did I really do that? Yeah, you didn't remember? Come to think of it, maybe I do remember a bit. I guess I was always so focused on my games that I didn't pay enough attention to you. So in a way, it was my fault. Kind of like this time too. If I wasn't washing you out of the closet, you probably wouldn't have hit your head. Cal, I don't think you realise it, but you're always thinking about other people. Even after all these years, you're rushing to help me, even though I'm just being clumsy. Man. This is such a sweet moment, like I can't not think of this as a sweet moment. Don't call me that. And I don't really do this kind of thing all the time. Guess when it comes to you, it just feels natural. Before I even know it, I'm rushing towards you. I guess that's what happens when you've been friends for so long. Really? Maybe you're right. I'm so glad that nothing's changed between us. Do you think they'll be like this forever? Forever? If I'm honest to myself, there's no telling where we'll end up for college or after that. So it wouldn't be fair for me to make any promises, but I hope so. It's been this long already, hasn't it? I can't imagine you ever changing, so my hopes are up. I'm so happy. So is whimsical expression in her eyes. I went silent for a moment. She's so silly and clumsy on the outside that when I see her deep in thought like this, it makes me not want to disturb her. Guess we should go back. Don't want to worry Monika, you know. Good luck with that. She's gonna see your forehead either way. I'll have a hand under my bangs. Zoe helps to her feet. Ah, she closes to her forehead again. Don't set up so fast after hurting yourself, you dumbass. Well, I guess it's too late now. Anyway, let's go. I follow Zoe out of the classroom. Zoe plays with her bag to try and hide the bumper without much success. In a moment, we make it back to the club room. Ah, you're back. Good thing I was about to start reading seven of our poems. Sorry, your forehead. It's fine, don't worry about. I was planning with clear to smack my forehead onto the shelf. Well, anyway. Were you able to find everything we needed? I have it, right? Don't friend the countries around herself. Forgot all the stuff. Calm down, sorry. I have it all right here. I found the poster paper too. Ha. So you ended up doing all the work. Yes, I did do all the work. And even more. I've had to come up with an excuse for COE. I made it an adventure. Yeah, that. Okay. In any case, good work. I start working on the posters tonight. Me too. Okay, everyone, are you ready to say your poems? Just to grab mine. After making sure the crayon box is closed tightly, I return to my seat. Who said I say my poem to you first? Alright, so as always, we're gonna go in the order from top to bottom. Cal, I really love your poems. I can't believe you've been hiding these from me. I'm not hiding anything, but your poems are so good. Yesterday's and this one too. You can't tell you haven't done this before. You're really the one who feels that way, so... No way, not even Natsuki? Well, I guess Natsuki's the least likely to admit how much he likes something. But I don't think that's that. What do you mean? Well, I guess I'll be honest about it. It's a lot easier to write poems when I'm thinking about you. What? Stop thinking weird things, idiot. I just mean that you're a really expressive person, I guess. How am I supposed to write poems about my own stupid life? Damn. This guy's going deep in his life. But somehow you make everything in your life an adventure, even the little things like cooking. Let's not talk about that. Why do I feel like I should be editing some like sound, you know? So yeah. I guess what I'm trying to say is I can feel myself more feelings through you than I can through myself. We have that kind of weird connection, you know? It's your fault for getting in my business all the time. I don't know if I understand. Huh? You never understand when I try to explain things to you, do you, sir? I'm not a kid, you know. You sure about that? Maybe. Zoe starts fiddling with her pencil between her hands. Hey, Cal. Will you give me your poem? I kind of want to keep it. Huh? Why? Because, well, it's the first time you've written something for me. Sorry, you completely misunderstood. I didn't write this for you. Are you listening anymore? Or whatever. I'll give it to you when we go home. Really? Snap. Ah! Broke my pencil. So she bent down to pick up the piece she dropped. But being inattentive of a sudden, she bumps right into me. So, sorry. It's fine. I'll get it for you. I bent down and pick up the broken pencil. So he clutches the desk beside her to support herself, knees shaking. And a little clumsy today. Let's sit down. Yeah. And grabs Zoe's arm and set her at the desk. Hey, I still haven't read your one. Sorry, I forgot about that. But it's not as good as yours. Jeez, don't worry. I'm sure I like it. I like the music shifting. It was like... It's nice and slow now. Like a nice little... Like you're reading a nice little poem. This music is perfect for every situation, honestly. bottles, I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cockatiel. The secret place where I keep all my dreams. The little balls of sunshine all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb after forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly. But there's no time to waste. I put in a bottle to keep it safe, and I put the bottle on the shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, and bottles all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends. Each bottle a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go, like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies. Digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time's elapsed. My empty self could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally all done. I open up and in come my friends. If they come in such a hurry, do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf, one after another, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, and stars all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading something, but all I hear is echo inside my head. Holy crap, yeah, that's deep. So, did you really write this? Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was going to write the best poem ever? Yeah, but I didn't mean to expect something like this coming from you. Well, like you told me a whole lot. And I've been really in touch with my own feelings lately. I say that. It's almost kind of creepy. Creepy? Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to you being cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it. Oh, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic. You gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up. Yeah. Writing's the best. No, it's not. Playing video games is the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die. Don't get ahead of yourself. Sorry, I always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping and no more than a week later. Whenever this is one of those times. But seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be I can't read that word, so I'm gonna skip over it like nothing happened. Alright, next! Natsuki! Well, it's not really any worse than your last one, but I can't really say for sure it's any better either. Phew! Huh? Phew? Well, anything that isn't a train wreck, I'll take it to win. And I get the feeling you'll probably be the most critical. Hey, what makes you... Wait, maybe that was a compliment? Glad to see someone recognizes my experience. Well then, keep practicing and maybe you'll be as good as me someday. That's, someone tells me Natsuki completely missed the point. Come to think of it, this kind of reminds me of Shorei's poem from yesterday. Eh, you think so? Yeah, I guess you've been friends with her for so long, you might be on the same wavelength. But you never really struck me as her type. So he has a type all of a sudden? Well, I don't know, but honestly, how can someone so fluffy spend so much time with someone like you? Depressing and sad, yeah, I know. It's like she's dragging around a dead weight. Damn. That was a little unnecessary. But thinking of it all the way, for this way, if it weren't for me, she would probably be sorry. Jesus, I'm yawning so many times today. You could say we take care of each other in our own way. Whatever it is, I don't get it. Oh yeah, I guess I was supposed to say my problem here. There's so much fucking reading in this freaking game, man. I'm like, how? Alright, Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Ouch. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song, and every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anymore. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers. And I'm gonna tell everyone. Not bad, right? It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. Damn. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do. Of course not. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies. Jesus fucking Christ, man. Those big words. And it helps me realize how stupid they're being. Damn. Like anyone would agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk, like you. Do you know people like that? Of course. It's about everyone, how everyone thinks my... that doesn't matter. It can be about anything. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure, so something that you're afraid if people found out they'd make fun of you or think less. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes as long as they're not hurting anyone and makes them happy? I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. Well, you're definitely right. At least I can relate to that. And I'm sure a lot of people can too. It's what I do best after all. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. And conveying emotions is important. But I want to make people think, not just feel. Remember that. I was gonna write a good one for tomorrow, so you look forward to it. Alright, time for Yori. Let's see what you've written for today. Well done, Cal. Your skills are really improving. Really? Thanks, Yuri. Coming from you, that means a lot. It's nothing. I'm just happy to help you inspire fellow writers. I know you're new to this, so don't worry so much. If it seems like you can't get your poem to feel perfect, you don't need to be afraid to be a little more daring. Metaphors can go a long way. Don't you feel like you need to work your brain like turning a bunch of gears? Try letting your mind wander through your feelings and write down the things you see and hear. That's one way to truly enable your reader to see into your mind. It's a very intimate exercise. I see! It's certainly an interesting technique. Thanks for sharing. I have, an example of that if you'd like to read it. Of course. Is this the poem you wrote for today? No, it nods and timidly hands me her poem. More script writing. I hate the script writing. I can't read this. I actually can't read this as good as all the other writing. The raccoon. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scuttering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an unordinary human. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread. My subconscious is well aware of the consequences. Well aware that a raccoon is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was a symptom, the bread, the hunger, the curiosity. Raccoon were away. The moon incenses the phase and reflects that much light of my cutting knife. The very same light that glistens in the eyes of the raccoon friend. I slice the bread fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited, or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions into the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry and more frequently, so my bread is always loudly. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood, a classic proven conditioning. I sliced the bread and fed myself once again. It's a little more daring with this one than yesterday's. I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about. That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style, using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them. Yeah, if I take face value, I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean. Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I wanted to express the way it feels for me to indulge in more unusual hobbies. It's those sort of things I usually forced to keep to myself. Sometimes I enjoy writing about them. Huh? That's funny. Didn't Neski also write something about that? About someone being ridiculed for a strange interest? She did? Yeah. She was talking about how it doesn't matter as long as you're not hurting anybody. She's right. I mean, does she really feel that way? Yeah, sounds like you two have that in common. Well, that's interesting. To me, she seems like the kind of person who would make fun of my hobbies, but I suppose that's my fault for judging, isn't it? Yeah. Please don't tell her I said that. Don't worry, I have no reason to. Okay. Thank you for sharing it with me. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. I might be ranting a little bit now. I'm glad you're a good listener. And now just Monika left. I like the music, it's nice. Hi again. How's fighting going? I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad, I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to say what you wrote for today? So here you go. I gave my poem to Monika. Alright, it's pretty good. Makes me think of Sayori like the other ones that you wrote. You two are like the dynamic duo. That's kind of exaggerating it. Yeah, probably, but you do spend a lot of time with her, even in this club, don't you? Then again, I don't blame you for being a little shy. I'm not shy, it's just... I'm just teasing. I know it's just a bit of time to make friends with everyone. But you and Natsuki are super interesting people, so don't be afraid to give them their share of time. You can talk to me every now and then, too. I'm not unapproachable or anything, am I? Yeah, no, something like that. I'm just still getting used to being here. That's all. Yeah, I'm sorry if I was putting pressure on you or anything. I really didn't mean it like that. No, don't worry. I get what you're saying. Alright, but anyway, I want you to read my poem now. I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Alright, let's take a look. Alright, let's do this. So, save me. The colours, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colours. Flashing, expanding, and piercing. Red, green, blue. An endless kind of free of meaningless noise. The noise won't stop. Violent, grating waveform. Speaking, screeching, piercing. Sighing goes in tangent. Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable. Like playing on vinyl on a pizza crust. An endless poem of meaningless. Load me. It's even more abstract than the last one. You know, that's actually gotten me to think about something. Like, I'm actually gonna quickly do something really quickly. It said load me in the end there, so maybe... Yeah, look! We got another side story from that, but it said load me. So maybe we... Ooh. You know, Monika doesn't have any words that actually triggers her. So is she not part of the game? That's got me thinking. Yeah, that's enough of that. Huh. Is Monika not part of the game? I wonder if Monika is actually part of the game now. Because she doesn't have any, like, trigger words for the poems, you know? I'm probably overthinking this shit, man. I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it. No, I never said that. This is kind of the thing I've never really seen before, I guess. I kind of like playing with my space on the paper. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines just really sort of makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. Oh my god. It is the guy that likes cheeseburgers. I am great, buddy. How are you today, buddy? I see. It's still hard for me to tell what it's about, though. Aha! Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. This music is killing me. It's just the game music, man. It's just game music. Look. See? It's just the game music. I like to have the background music, honestly. It kind of adds to this experience a bit, I think. A poem can be as abstract as physical expression of a feeling, or a conversation with the reader. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monika's writing tip of the day. Oh. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. Bro, this broke the fourth fucking wall. There's gotta be something in the fucking sit now, man. What the fuck? Just delete Monika right now? No! Why would I delete Monika, man? What would be the point? You know? Okay. So, this bit's breaking the fourth fucking wall. So here's... We got like two things, like right now, that actually like tells us more about this game. When we're writing the poems, Monika doesn't have any keywords. And now she's fucking breaking the fourth wall? What? I'm starting to think that Monika isn't actually part of the game that we're playing right now. You never know when you might change your mind. Or when something unexpected may happen. Wait, is this tip even about writing? What am I even talking about? That's my voice for today. Thanks for listening. Oh, man. I hate this. I hope nobody's fucking trying to spoil it for me in the comments, like the ending and shit. I really want a completely offensive experience when it comes to the games, like, you know. Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today, so if everyone could come sit at the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Do we really have to do something for the festival? I know this game, like, released at, like, fucking... I know this game originally released in, like, 2017, and then the Plus Edition actually came out, like, recently. You know? I think the Plus Edition actually came out, like, last year or something. I don't know. I wasn't really paying attention. But someone recommended this game to me. And... this is literally my first ever experience with this game. Not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I really don't think a last minute preparation. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? We won't need much time than a few decorations. So he has been working on posters. I've designed some pamphlets we can give out during the event. Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event. Sorry, I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing. Monika, yeah, we're going to be having a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. Bro, read chat. I am reading chat. Look, I'm reading in the chat. The game chat, that is. Okay, that was a bad joke, man. That was a bad joke. But the cool part is we're also going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. So he's putting it on all the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. So he's been colouring a poster, holds it up for us to see. Don't be on Monika's side. It doesn't even let me be on Monika's side, so I don't know how you're gonna, like, you know? Are you kidding me, Monika? You didn't really start putting those posters up, did you? Well, I did. Do you really think it's a bad idea? Well, no, it's not a bad idea. But I didn't sign up for this, you know? Can I spoil one thing? No, I do not want spoilers. Zero spoilers. If you spoil this fucking thing, I will ban you until the end of this playthrough. It's a small part. No, I do not want to. I want zero fucking spoilers for this game. Every game that I've played so far have always had spoilers. I'm gonna fucking come out of the game for a minute here. I do not want any spoilers. It won't do anything. If you can promise me that it won't actually, like... If you can promise me that it won't spoil any of the story, the characters, or how this game works, then go ahead. If it's anything to do with the lore or the story, then that's a big no-go. Alright? So go ahead. If it doesn't spoil any of the story or anything of the lore, then go ahead. That's what I'm saying. I don't want any spoilers for the story. Still no mail, apparently. Alright. Alright, let's boot up the game again. One part you gotta choose to help someone. Don't choose Monika. Okay, let's see what happens. There's no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Nancy. I could never in my life do something like that. One of the parts you gotta choose to help someone, but don't choose Monika. Huh. I'm still in Act 1, so I doubt we'll actually have to see that anytime soon. Guys, no, sorry, I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and you have never said their poems of anyone until just a couple of days ago. It's a lot to ask them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that. So I'm sorry. But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each put on a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. The more people who perform, the better we will be able to show everyone what literature is all about. Yeah! 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 It's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa! Finding new horizons and having fun. That's right. And if there's reasons we're all in this club today, don't you want to share that with the others? Inspire them and find some feelings that brought you here in the first place. I know you do. I know we all do. If it takes standing in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. It's about driving a Oh man. We do, but I devoured cheeseburger. Yeah, I actually had. It was funny. I had this yesterday. Oh god. I have a bin like just below there and I just reached in and grabbed that. I actually had a McDonald's cheeseburger yesterday, so. Nasky and Yuri remained silent and you didn't invite me over. I don't know where the fuck you live. How am I going to invite you over if I don't know where the fuck you live? Like, for all I know, you could be fucking living in Africa. You know? And I wouldn't even know. I'm just saying. Sorry looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree, but I don't think it's too much to ask, and I think Sorry and Monika have been trying really hard to get new members. I can't read that for the life of me. I would try and read it, but I'll probably butcher it like there's nothing. I think that Sorry and Monika have been trying. I really do know that part. I'm getting distracted reading 2 different chats, alright? Give me a fucking break. The least we could do is help them out a little bit. Well, maybe, but it looks like Nasky doesn't have any arguments left. Okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get over with. Alright. Thanks, Nasky. What about you? Your detectively glances around at everyone else's expectant faces. I guess I don't really have a choice. No, you fucking don't. This is a fucking game and it was scripted this way, bitch. Aha, that's everyone. You're the best, Yuri. This club is seriously going to be the death of me. Oh, gosh. You'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other. No way. This is too sudden. Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, then how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? No, don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little bit more comfortable. Can I go next? Aha, of course. Now let's see. Monika flips through notebooks for the specific poem that she has in mind for herself. She then stands behind the podium. The title of the poem is The Way They Fly. Ahem. Monika begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. Whether now her inflection is pristine, she knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something she's done before? Is she simply a natural? I glance around me and everyone has their eyes on Monika. Sorry looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monika finishes their reciting. Four of us applaud. Monika takes a breath and smiles. That was so good, Monika. Thank you so very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Yuri? I'll go next. What? What? Does Monika like cheeseburgers? I have no clue. We're gonna have to ask her at some point if we ever get the chance. Hey, Monika, do you like cheeseburgers? I don't think she can hear me, guys. Yuri's fired up all of a sudden. Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quietly over to the podium. Kill this bitch. Huh. Well, see, he didn't say she didn't like them, but she didn't say she did like him, so, you know, maybe she likes him so much that she doesn't want to admit she likes him. Maybe she likes cheeseburgers so much that she's scared to admit how much she likes them. You know? This might as well be on the instant regret clicking this playlist shit, man. Oh my god. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over to the podium. This poem is called Your Anxiety Glances All Over Us. You could do it, Yuri. It's called After Image of a Crimson Eye. Oh my god. I think I know that poem, actually. I know that poem! Wow! Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do it. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. She's maybe all of a sudden fired up because someone's in the game's files and changing them as we speak or something. No, I'm going into it. I'm going to into this. Like what? Games like this. You know? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Is she man dressed up as a femboy? I don't know. I don't know. Honestly, it might be, might not be. Who are we to judge? I'm not one to judge people for their hobbies. Heck, you could even have one of the worst hobbies in existence of the entirety of the existence. And I wouldn't give a fuck. Her quivering words transform into the sharp syllables of a fierce and competent woman. The poem is full of twists and turns and is structured as she notices with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse of into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside of her head. Suddenly she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into her reality and glances around her as she is bewildered even herself. It's up to me to save the situation. I'm the first one to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterwards and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not that we don't want to applaud for her, but we record so off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and waddles back to his seat. Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. Well, looks like Yuri is down for the count. She fucking fainted from overexerting herself, you know. That's what happened. Okay, guess I'm next then. So he hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks over to the podium. This one is called My Meadow. Huh. Yuri MF, yep, pretty much. Yuri, actually, I'm gonna give you guys a little bit of a behind the scenes here. So, as you guys know, I do stream like a lot, and I mean a lot, and my setup is literally, hang on, I just need to sort out wire sit. I didn't really plan for a wire sit to say the wires or anything. And this is my setup. See that my TV is right there. That's my TV there. My Xbox is there. This is what I'm playing on, by the way, my Xbox. And then my thing is there. And obviously I'm over here. The camera broke. Oh, of course it fucking did. Why wouldn't it break? Why wouldn't the camera break? Why the fuck wouldn't the camera break? Huh? Why wouldn't the camera break, hey? Hold on. I need to... That fix it? That fix it? Let me try turning it on and off again, that might work. Alright, I just turned it on and off. Did that work? Okay. Alright, moral of the story. You know what? I'm gonna grab my phone and I'm gonna record this. I'm gonna start recording here, and I'm gonna post it on TikTok or my YouTube channel or my second channel or some shit. Okay, so this is my setup at the moment. This is really where everything goes, as you can. Like, you guys can see I'm streaming right now, but if you're seeing this during the stream, hi, welcome. But this is my setup. This is pretty much my setup. Yeah, I have a lot of cups, don't I? I know I have a lot of cups. You know what? I'm just gonna. There you go. So this is where my phone would go. This is where my phone goes, like kind of like this. Like you would see, you would just. Or if I turn it around, you would see my ugly face, and you would see. This is how I look at chat. This is This is just a crappy laptop that I got from like doing work experience with game development shit. As you can see, we got people chatting at the moment. Man likes cheeseburgers. Yep, he does like cheeseburgers as well. And this is just how I keep an eye on chat, make sure everything's working. And as you can see, there is my webcam. It is a Canyon. That's a Canyon. I'm doing my best to do this with one hand. Was actually still streaming at the same time. This is kind of annoying. This is my TV / monitor. It's actually just a TV screen. It has 4K resolution, meaning this is overexerting yourself over a fucking game that has bad fucking visuals. Like, look at this. Like, look at this. See, it is literally useless doing this shit, man. Then we have my Xbox, which is where everything is coming from. All the footage comes from the Xbox Series S. The webcam is wired all the way behind the TV for a nice clean setup like this. And here's my wire that I keep plugged into my controller like this. The headset that I'm using right now is connected directly to the controller, as you can clearly see. And that's about it for the setup, actually. So yeah, I will post that probably on YouTube or Reddit or some shit, or the Discord server. I don't know, I'm gonna post that later, but you guys will be able to see my setup soon. This one's called My Meadow. Aha! Sorry, I giggled. Sorry. It's harder than I thought. Yeah. Post it on Discord or YouTube. I might post it on TikTok, just to spite everyone. How did you guys do it so easily? Try not to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror or in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out the best that way. I see. I hate wires. Okay then, so begins her poem. Somehow feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like theory is. It's serene and bittersweet. And you know what? Hang on, give me a sec, guys. I'm just gonna. I'm gonna upload it to TikTok. I know I'm streaming this game at the moment. But that's a good point. I've already an hour out in, you know. Fuck you. Yeah, I know. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it, but hearing it come from Sorio's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. It's just processing, so I'm just going to continue the game a little bit. Maybe this is what Sorio meant when she said that she likes my poems. It's like I get to read more deeply into someone I thought I knew and through. Sorry finishes and we applaud. I did it! Good job, Soyo. Even Cal liked it. I guess it's a good sign. Wait, what does that even mean? This character is denser than me. How can this character be denser than me? What? Came out nicely, Soyo. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely. It might be that other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery. I don't really understand. In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little more force behind them, depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. That's where I've been, I've been practicing like that kind of thing. This is about to do it in front of everyone. There we go, it's now posting, look at that. Look at that, now posting. Say it. Say what? The next time I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know. Okay, now who's next? Natsuki? Don't make me go before Cal. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyway. Imagine that Cal lower everyone's standards a little before I have to do it. Natsuki, it's fine, I might as well go over it. It's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. Boobs. Okay, I said it. What now? What now? You know? Right. What do I get out of it, you know? There we go, that's a little bit better. I stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. Nice. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyway. Sorry, I'm not really as good as everyone else. Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that will improve over time, though. Yeah, maybe. Alright then. That just leaves you, Natsuki. Yeah, I'm going. Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of his seat and makes her way to the podium. The poem is called. It's called. Why are you all looking at me? Because you're presenting? Anyway, then the poem is called Jump. Natsuki takes a breath. Once he starts to recite the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. Well, she's still a little unfused. Her poem has a rhythm and rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken aloud. The words feel like they bounce up and down as if given life to the poem. Natsuki finishes and everyone applauds. She halves back to her seat. That wasn't so bad, was it? Easy for you to say. You better not make me do that again. Ah, well, at least you do. Do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people? I mean, doing it in front of people will be way easier. I could put on whatever face I want for other people. But when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing. Bro, life's embarrassing. Get used to it. That's a surprise, Nancy. I think it would be the other way around for me. Well, is that just how it is? So, well, I guess in that case, you won't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want them to thank everyone for coming though. It might be hard, but I hope that you'll have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting. Jeez. So probably go find some other poem to recite then. That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting in all this effort for the club. Makes me really happy. Yeah, no problem. Okay, everyone. I think that's about it for today. I know the festival is coming up, but let's try my poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. Man's playing Five Nights at Man likes cheeseburgers and Monika. I haven't actually played Five Nights at Freddy's in a while. Well, I have, just not recorded yet. I've been playing Five Nights at Freddy's VR Help Wanted, so... yeah. Monday's the big day. I can't wait. I can do this. I can do this. Alright. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monika, but I'll do my best to get through it. For the sake of the club. And impressing Monika. Then I'll have to do my best. Ready to go, Sayori? Yep. Look at you two. Always going home together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it? Jeez, guys. Don't make such a big deal out of it. Must be a little nice, though. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? It's okay, girl. You don't have to say it. Whatever. Let's go, Woody. Wait, I typed L wrong. Oh yes, I'm just gonna play some I'm just gonna play some Five Nights at Man likes cheeseburgers and Monika. Wait. I think I can make a thumbnail for that. I'm gonna make a fucking thumbnail with that, man, and I'm gonna just like fucking. I'm taking a screenshot for that, so just in case you delete it later, it's now permanently in my phone, bitch. I hope it'll come with Sayori once more. I'm making it a proper thumbnail as well for the next episode. Remove the Monika part. No, I'm not removing the Monika part. That's even more perfect than the original. Five Nights at Man likes cheeseburgers. You know, no, maybe that could be the sequel. You know, if you actually make that into a game, and Monika could be a sequel. You know, like the first one could be Five Nights at Man likes cheeseburgers. And then the second one could be like Five Nights at Man likes cheeseburgers and Monika. Oh man, even though it's been a few days, a lot of things have really changed. But today, Suri is being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey Suri. Sorry, I was spacing out. No wonder. I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to, Suri fumbles with her words. So let's just say that one day Yuri asked to walk home with you, huh? What would you do? What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here. Oh! I would walk home with Yuri, or I would still walk home with Sayori. I'm not very good with choices, but I'm gonna go with Sayori. Sayori, you really think I would ditch you for Yuri? But... so, she's so beautiful and smart. Jeez, I really see her in the club every day. Besides, you seem to really like going home together. I won't just ruin that for you. You're so silly. You think about me too much sometimes. You already do deserve it if you wanted to, so... sorry, I've already made up my mind. I really can't figure you out sometimes. Sorry. Besides, what's the point in speculating something that's never going to happen? The conversation trails off. It's kind of a weird thing for Sayori to care so much about. But I want her to respect her and keep her happy too. Then again, the festival is only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in that time. Death! Disparity! And just like the last episode, I'm gonna actually end this one here right on the poem segment. So guys, I'm getting this one here. Thank you everybody so much for coming to this episode of Doki Doki Literature Club, or DDLC for short. If you guys enjoyed it, please leave a like on it, and hey, if you know what why you consider going on team 8-bit cow today. Because guys enjoy. Now of course, see you guys next time. Bye bye!